Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be looking at some of the more strange clothing on dollskill. Now, dollskill does not have the best reputation for a multitude of very valid reasons, but we will not be discussing that because that could be a whole other video and it could take forever. I just kind of wanted to poke fun at some of the more bizarre clothing on the website. Now, dollskill has had some weirder clothing since its origin, before like the internet kind of accepted it as a problematic place to buy clothing from, but I feel like in recent months it's kind of gotten progressively out of hand, and I just kind of want to poke fun at some stuff. And I also want to do a little disclaimer that says that I cannot like something and you can still like it, and that's fine. And I bet that you would look really cool wearing some of these items that I'm having a hard time imagining in like a different style, because some of these things are not styled the best on the models. but anyway, but if you do like something, please refrain from buying it because dollskill is not the best company. But I just thought it would be fun to poke fun at some of the weirder clothing on the website, and I will also be including the prices because that is a whole nother discussion and kind of makes some of these designs even worse. So let's get into it. So our first item is this real sweet masterpiece mini skirt, and I also kind of want to talk about the top too, but this is just one picture. And as you can see, it is bedazzled with little stuffed teddy bears, and it looks to have some like holographic or unicorn skin something going on, but it is $88, and I think that in theory this could have been really cool, but something about it is just weird. Like, the bears look dead. Like, they just like, they don't look alive. I get that they're stuffed animals, so they really can't look alive, but something about them is just a little off-putting. It also looks insanely cheap. Now, I have kind of a thing where I don't like certain kinds of fabric because I'm crazy, but I feel like this just looks like it would be itchy, and it just kind of looks cheap. I'm just not the biggest fan of it, and I think that it kind of looks like something that you would be able to pick up in the Target kids section at Halloween, and it looks eerily similar to a Barbie outfit that I had when I was, or like an outfit I had for my Barbies when I was younger, but something about it is just a little off, and I feel like it's not really a trendy item at the moment. Like, I don't really see people pasting McDonald's toys to their boobs and then going out on the town. I don't know, just something about it, not really a big fan. The next item looks straight out of 2015, and that is these Salsa Time Taco sneakers. Now, I don't know what context you would wear these shoes in. Like, do you wear these to the club? Do you wear these to school? To a wedding? Don't wear them to a wedding, but I'm just confused. And I don't know if it was just me who saw an exorbitant amount of taco and pizza posts in 2015-2016, or if that was just something that circulated among middle schoolers at the time, but I don't know what they were going for. And keep in mind, these are also $88, which is kind of a lot. They don't look that high quality, and I don't know, they're just a little strange. I think that maybe a taco themed sneaker could be cool like 5 years ago, but I don't know. Like, the more you think about it, the weirder they get, you know? Next up, we have these pink heels for $70, and these aren't as offensive as some of the other items that we've looked at today, but something about them is just like off-putting. I think it's you have like this pink heel, but then you have this weird buckle on it, and then you have this weird platform thing on the bottom, and I feel like together it just doesn't really make sense. It looks like asymmetric and like imbalanced, and it's just not really a fan. I think the color is kind of cute, a very Barbie vibe, but the little buckle just, I don't know, triggers my fight or flight, you know? Not really a fan. We also have this mask kissing graphic tee for 30 bucks. And again, this isn't as expensive as some of the other ones. I'm just including it because who would wear this? Who would want, like, I just feel like nobody likes the pandemic. Like, nobody currently wants to be living through a global pandemic. And I get that people are like romanticizing it to cope with it, but like I just think that this is a step too far, you know, just a step too far. I feel like wearing this in like 3 months when hopefully people are vaccinated and aren't 6 months when things are more back to normal. I think wearing this would not really be cool. It would probably bring back people's not so good memories. I'm just not really a fan, you know? This next dress is not my least favorite thing in the world, but I wanted to include it because it looks just like stuff that my mom made me wear when I was a toddler. I think it's very 2008. It looked like stuff my American Girl dolls wore. They were quite fashionable individuals. I don't know, it's not the worst thing, but it's not the best thing. I feel like, again, we're in the early 2000s, but the mid 2000s, we're just not quite there yet. I mean, maybe hold out like 5 years and then you can try to bring all of this stuff back, you know? But she does look very nice, the model. I like the color. It's a little weird how the bow is just like a floating bow. Like it doesn't have a purpose, it just is, which, you know, good for the bow, but yeah, that's all I gotta say about that one. These gorgeous gothic leg warmers that are $85 are just a little too much for me. I don't know if it's the fact that they're styled with like a shoe that leaves like an inch of ankle. Like, this better not be 1750, that ankle. Sorry, that was a bad joke. I don't know if they're really leg warmers. Like, I guess technically they're leg warmers, but they don't have that leg warmer vibe. Like, it kind of just looks like you had leggings and then you cut off like the top part and then you just put this buckle on them and then called it a day. I also don't understand why it has like a lace detailing like in the middle, but then you have the ruching, so then it's like you don't see the lace detailing, so then what's the point of having the lace detailing? And they're $85. That's a lot of money. You can get a lot of stuff for $85, and I just do not think that this is how one should spend their $85, but they are sold out, so they gotta be doing something right. And then we have these boots. I'm not really a fan, you know? I'm all for contrasting textures. I think that you can implement texture in some really cool ways in fashion, but I think this is too much. You've got kind of like the suede, is that suede? Oh, they're leather. Are they? I don't know. You have like the leather vinyl of the boot, but then you've got the feathers on the boot, and then you also have this like diamond ribbon wrapped around the feathery part, and I just think it's too much. I don't like how the ribbon like restrains the feathers and like goes over where the boot and the feathers end. I think that is just awkward. I think that you could make these look good, but I think the design is just a little lacking. Like there was something there, but they just didn't really follow through. They just were like, let's be a fast fashion company, which is what they are. But I think they just missed the mark, you know? And finally we have this bizarre skirt. I don't like it. I do not like how thick that waistband is. And you know, I'm a person who wears their jeans like below their bra. So, and I'm a fan of waistbands, but this is just super thick. It has pockets on the sides, which is kind of fun, you know, keep your keys, keep your wallet, I don't know. Looks a little too small for iPhones. Remember when we thought that like iPhones were gonna be like ginormous? I don't know, maybe that was just, again, among middle schoolers when the iPhone 6 came out. But I don't like the drawstrings at the bottom. I feel like I would feel trapped in a skirt like this because your legs are like condensed together. Like you'd walk funny. It also does come in gray and it's $35, so it is a little bit less than some of the other more horrendous items that we've looked at in the past. But I'm just not a fan. I think something's a little off about it. Sorry the camera angle changed, but thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe and leave a comment if you got something to say. I also want to say again that if you liked any of these items, that's totally cool, and this was just my personal opinion, and I'm not trying to be mean to you or your style or anybody. But if you do like them, don't buy them because dollskill is not the best company. But again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.